on his heels.
Right.
And that's the thing that I look forward to most. I'm not the strongest guy. I'm real lean, but I look to get into the breadbasket where I can wear him down on the one dribble or the two dribble and then elevate once I see him back up. And once he backs up, and I know I got enough room to get the shot off, because you only need that much room to get your shot off.
Right. You still drill on making shots and making moves with a lot of contact, or did you just start? Was this something that you got used to as a young player? That hey, I'm in the post, I'm getting used to contact.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to play in a system in high school where we used a lot of dummy pads, and when we're going into our shot, our coaches always push us. You know, so that gives you a lot of balance, and that gets you used to getting pushed or getting fouled in the game. Every day we go over post moves in practice or before games, we have a coach that has a dummy pad that he puts his forearm in, and when you go into the shot, they hit you, and when you're trying to receive the ball, they hit you. So you kind of get used to it after a while. It's just like any other practice, you know. You want to get used to being fouled, being grabbed, getting hit, and once you get used to that, then you can really play against any tough defender.
Right. How do you counter a defender who is bigger, stronger, heavier? Maybe you can't move him. You know?
Well, what I like to do, I have a little philosophy on if a guy is too big and too strong for me, catch it, face up, attack the lead foot. If he has a foot up, always attack that foot because he's too slow to recover. And if he's too small, I want to post him up. You know, so that's kind of my philosophy on post play. And it's really, I think it's something that everybody should use, because there are some guys that's too strong out there that's not going to allow you to back them down. So you want to use your quickness and use your technique, you know, to beat the defender.
How do you handle a post defender that's quicker?
Well, 9 times out of 10, if he's quicker, that means he's not as strong. You know, so I'm going to take him to the grinder, which I like to call the grinder in the post, and post him up. There are some guys, you know, like the Kevin Garnett's, you know, the Rasheed Wallace are very quick. They're very quick in the post, and what you like to do is try to get into them. This area from your waist up is the weakest point of your body as a post player, and you want to attack just as much as possible, because not only does it wear you down, but it takes a lot of wind out of you when you keep the shoulder into the chest. Right. So that's what I look for when I'm posting up against quicker guys. You want to have the base to catch the ball, and then once you catch it, receive it, you want to use your shoulder. We're not really dipping into him, just kind of just casually bumping into him. Right. You know, take your time, and then once you get into the bread basket, that's what we like to call it. It's going to give you an opportunity to get to where you want.
Just contact in that area.
And it's all about contact in the post. You know, I don't care what league or what level you in. Having contact and keep your body on post defenders is what you need the most, because once you got that body, you can counter off anything that they throw at you.
Contact that you're talking about there, in order to counter, are you just feeling for him to make that commitment to stop you from going in that direction with the contact, and when you feel that, then you know you can counter and go in another direction?
It's so important for you to catch, feel, and hold.
Say that again.
Catch, feel, and hold. Yeah. Recognize where the defense is. Recognize how the defender is playing you. And once you feel him, because 9 times out of 10, he's going to let you know exactly what side he's on. If a guy is so strong, it goes back to what I was saying, it's just opening up. Even if you're not the quickest guy in the world, just open up, see how the defender's playing, and attack the lead foot. You attack the lead foot, you can get to the basket.
If you were going to talk to a young player, he's just developing in the post, what fundamentals would you say, hey, you need to master this first? Here's your first thing you need to do, and you need to develop this, that.
Well, I think the first thing as a post player is having a very good base, because if your base is solid, then it gives you opportunity to defend, it gives you opportunity to score. First thing you want to do is having a good base is have your legs spread from shoulder to shoulder. Make sure it's lined up, but having your knees bent so you can make a play. Because you can never make a play standing straight up, because it doesn't give you enough strength and enough explosion to go into your move. But being able to catch the ball, having a nice wide base, knees bent, gives you the ability to go one way, it gives you the ability to go another way.
I've often said that a great shot is always under construction, you know. You never stop working on that, making that a little better, you know, being able to knock down that open jumper, allows you all those other moves you were talking about.
It frees you up so much. Just being able to knock that 14, 15-foot jump shot down or better, by choice. But it makes the defense so unstable. Being able to knock that shot down, because if you're able to knock that shot down, then they got to play close up to you.
Right.
And then that's when you have the ability to put the ball on the floor and go to your right or hard left to get to the basket. And it just makes you so much more effective, when you're able to shoot that jump shot.
How do you defend a great post player? What are your thoughts going through your mind when you have to defend someone like yourself?
Well, make it as hard as possible for him to catch the ball. Make him work. You want to try to tire him out a little bit before he catches the ball. Then once he catches the ball, give him the arm bar, then release. Arm bar, release. Keep the offensive guy wondering where the defensive guy is. Because once you keep the arm bar on him long enough, then he's going to feel where you're at and he's going to make his move. But if he can't feel you long enough, then he can't make that move, and it kind of confuses him. So that's what I like to do. I like to try to make the offensive guy guess a little bit. And then once he commits to that one move or that one shot, I'm able to elevate and get to and block the shot.
So you never let him really feel where you are or where you're committing to.
Never.
You just touch a while and then you take
1
it
second
off.
on, 1 second off. I change where I put my forearm at. I put it in the center of his back. I come off. I put it on the side of his rib cage.
Right.
Then bring it off. And then sometimes I just body him up with my chest.
Right.
It's no real. You can't really extend on the arm.
Right.
You just want to keep your arm bent,
Right.
but just still keep your body on him. And if you do that, I mean, it's pretty much it's tough to score against a person like that.
That's funny you should say that, because one of the drills that I do for training post players is to stand behind them. They can't feel me, and as the ball is coming to them in the air, I just touch. I either touch that hip, or I touch that hip, or I touch in the center, so that they've got to react according to the